All right, so I'm just going to give you, thankfully, my talk is last and it's short and sweet, but how to get involved with Code for Tulsa and Techlahoma projects. So first of all, we have Code for Tulsa. Our Slack channels are Code for Tulsa. We've also got CourtBot, which I didn't enter in here because Sayon already went over it. And then Clear My Record is another project that we've got some open issues on right now. The Code for Tulsa GitHub. I've got the link here. I'm going to share these slides in the freeCodeCamp channel afterwards so you can get the links for all of this stuff. But you can find all of our repositories down here. To save you some time, I went through all of these to see what's got current stuff issues available to work on, and it's really just right now CourtBot and Clear My Record. I've also got a list of our projects out here if you're ever wondering what we've got going, and I'm going to try to make sure that I go in here and update what has things available and what doesn't. So then another project that we've got with Code for Tulsa, which is also a brigade or a volunteer group of Code for America, is for National Day of Civic Hacking back in September. We were doing social safety net website audits, which is the SNAP programs, unemployment, Medicaid, Medicare, and there's several different others. For these, we wanted to, since it was going to be virtual this time, and we wanted to make it open and welcome to anybody, there's no coding required on these. We just have a need sign-up sheet and an audit template that you would work off of. So for the design, for the master spreadsheet or the sign-up, you would come through, find a state that you want to work on. Okay, for Oklahoma here, we've got, looks like most of ours have already been completed, but there's plenty of other states in here that we're still looking for volunteers with. And I know Andre, you can see his name down here. He's done quite a few, and kudos to him. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then the way that you do the design audit is you come over and make a copy of this slide deck, and I would say the entire presentation. And within each slide, that after you make that copy, you'll come in, put the name of the state, your organization's name, which you can put Code for Tulsa, you can put Techlahoma, whatever you want to do is fine. And then the name of the application that you're doing. And then it'll walk you through and show you, show you exactly what you need to do. So instructions on how to do it. It'll tell you design principles that you need to keep into consideration when you're doing the audits. And then literally it's all just fill in the blank and taking screenshots and plugging in those screenshots. It's really pretty easy. And then if you decide to do that, you'll have a link to the audit, which is that Google slide link here, and then a link to the site that you're auditing over here in the other column. So for a Techlahoma project that we've got right now, it's not for profit. This came up out of the events back in June after George Floyd had been murdered. Here's a website. So we wanted to, knowing that businesses that are minority owned, especially Black owned businesses, are less represented online due to lack of resources than white businesses are, we decided to go ahead and start. We started with calling it Project Tech Assist. So you're going to see that several places, but decided to go with not-for-profit and went with the fun little URL there for it. Right now, we're in the process of trying to build up the website so that then we can start trialing it out. And what we're going to do is reach out to probably 3 businesses in the Greenwood district in Tulsa and find out what their tech needs are. And then from there, we're going to see if we can find 3 or 4, however many volunteers are needed to help meet those needs. And the idea behind this is as a new programmer, you can get experience for your resume and help businesses at the same time. We want to expand into nonprofits and some other things like that. But yeah, and then right now it's under Jasmine Choi's personal repo. I've got a link here. You'd fork it, work on it, push it back, and then of course it'll be a pull request back to Jasmine. And then I've got some resources here, a couple of websites that I was looking at, because I'll be perfectly honest, I've never done a pull request before. So I needed to know how to do that. So I've watched a couple of really good YouTube videos, I guess, tutorials is the word I was looking for, on how to do those, which made it super easy. Then if you are interested in civic tech and knowing more about what Code for America is, this week happens to be Brigade Congress. Normally it would have been in St. Louis this year and then in Tulsa next year, but because of COVID, things have been changed. So Code for Dayton took over it and were awesome and came up with Code for Pawnee, as in Pawnee, Indiana, from Parks and Rec. And we're going to have some keynote speakers. We've got the agenda up on the website. They're going to be evening events Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then they'll go all day Friday, Saturday, and into the afternoon on Sunday. So, and then if you want to find out when Code for Tulsa meets up, we're not using our meetup page anymore. We just keep it under Tulsa Web Devs since we all work very closely together. And you'll see that we have our Techlahoma Hack Night on the first Tuesday of each month. And that's it.